Hey y'all. Sorry I look a mess right now, but that don't even matter because I've been crying. Okay. I just had to come on here and tell this testimony really quick, and I prayed and I asked God, was it okay to tell this testimony? Because you can't tell everything. You can't put everything out there, but God said it's okay. So, long story short, recently I had lost um, my truck because I got behind on payments and playing catch up, and it just seems like it was just getting farther and farther away from me. Long story short, my truck, I was at the gym and my truck was like, came outside, my truck was gone. And so God was like, go ahead and, God was like, just let it go. I got you. And I knew God would not leave me by myself. I knew God did not bring me this far for nothing. And so, and you sometimes have to, a lot of times, you got to put that pride to the side and ask for help. And when you are used to doing everything yourself, we don't always ask for help. But God said, reach out to people that I was connected to. And I reached out, and, a friend of mine from my church, her and her husband said, hey, we have an old SUV that you can use to get around if you want to. And I was like, absolutely, absolutely. Look, I come from humble beginnings, and I was just like, thank you so much. So they allowed me to use the SUV like through this week to do whatever I needed to do, get around and everything else like that. And it's well kept SUV, and my favorite color, blue. Long story short, um, today God laid it on my heart to reach out to them and said, hey, would you guys be interested in selling this to me? And I can make payments, and to sorry y'all, I can make payments, to for this vehicle. It's just something that I would need. And so they said, come to our house, we'll talk about it. I went to their house, and we're just talking and everything else like that. And they told me, they said, well, we want to give it to you. No payments, no nothing. We are giving you the SUV. And I said, what? I immediately just broke down crying, because I've never been given a car, let alone an SUV, like in almost perfect condition. They're the only owners of this, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's everything that we need. Oh God, y'all, my hand is shaking. So sorry if the video is shaking, but it's just a blessing. I've been crying the whole time, because when God says he will take care of you, when God says that when you're faithful and when you're obedient, God will always take care of you. God will always make sure that you have what you need. God will always make sure he will send other people to bless you. And I'm still even processing, and I'm still even trying to process that I was just given a vehicle, like no payment, no nothing. I don't have to pay them anything. Like, they gave it to me. Sorry, I'm a real, I like to be real. And like I said, I prayed and I asked God, is okay to release this blessing, because this testimony, because somebody else needs to know that God is a provider. He comes through right on time. And when you are obedient And when you do what he tells you to do, and he will favor you. God is faithful. God, I'm just, and the fact that it's an SUV, like I am an SUV girl, like I don't do cars, and the fact that it's my favorite color, blue, like it's y'all, I'm mind blown. God will blow your mind. And I'm gonna be crying probably until it completely resonate that I didn't have to pay for my vehicle. I've never in my life not had to pay for my vehicle or make payments. But yo, I just hope this blesses somebody. Whoever sees it, I'm not going to even put no hashtags. Whoever needs to see this is going to see this. And I pray that it gets to whoever needs it to know that God is faithful. And he comes through right on time. Right on time. Oh, God.